In tonight's episode, I want to share with all of you something special that happened while I was filming in San Diego. I received an unexpected surprise from my grandparents that they created over 75 years ago. So enjoy this gift from Africa, 1943.
I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my
Well, hey guys, welcome to San Diego. I was hoping to do photography every night, but the sun here sets at 5 in the evening, which is when I get back here. And yeah, so not being able to do any evening photography, so I'm trying to figure out how can I do some photography while I'm here with this tight schedule I'm on. And I noticed my room actually faces out towards Mexico and the sunrise, so what you can see here is getting ready to do some sunrise photography while I get ready for the day. So because of the reflections in the window from the curtains and the lights back here, I actually have a pair of black running shorts covering the lens to the window to keep the glare out. So you know, you do what you got to do.
Well, I wanted to share with all of you something really special that happened today while I was at work. Now, this morning, when I had my camera pressed against this window, trying to make time to do photography, just by chance today it took on a whole new meaning. So while the people I was working with were conducting a class that I'm supervising this week, I was cleaning out some email. And I found an email from Harold Gingrich, and some of you who've been following this channel might recognize him from when he gave me a tour of some of my grandparents' artifacts in my hometown's historical museum. And I answered that email originally on my phone, but now on my computer I saw there was some attachments, and here's the attachment. So this is my grandparents, Robert Yoder and Mary Gibson. This picture was taken in 1943 in North Africa during World War II when they met. Up until today, I've never seen this picture in my life. Now I have a repository. Anytime I find a new picture of any of my grandparents, I save it there, so I will always have them. And what really, especially after talking this morning about taking the time for photography, this really hit hard, because 75 years ago they took that moment in time to stand there and have somebody take a picture of them. And they had, of course, no idea that 75 years later I would open an email and pretty much I had to leave the room in tears, because anytime you get to reconnect with your grandparents after they've passed away is just a golden opportunity. So anyhow, that just helps inspires me even more to try and find a way, even with this busy schedule I'm on right now, to try and get out and do some photography. Now here's another one to share with you. This is my other set of grandparents. So that's Martin Sablisk and Eileen Viziano at their wedding. And this is very shortly after my grandpa came back from the war himself. So, like I said, I keep this repository around just in case I ever need to reconnect with my grandparents. So anyhow, tomorrow morning, I'm hoping tomorrow morning to get up a little bit earlier and head out to the end of Point Loma and try and capture another sunset. I'm not going to be able to do a sunrise. I'm not going to be able to capture a sunset. It's at 5 o'clock this time of the year. That's when I'm getting off duty, so it's not going to happen. So I'm going to go out to Rosecrans National Cemetery and see if I can capture another sunrise, and of course be thinking about my grandparents during that time. So I know we're in this high-speed world, and I know we all have these little guys. And I know it's also important that we experience the moment, which doesn't mean looking at the screen filming it. But don't forget at times to capture that moment, because again, 75 years later, you never know whose lives you're going to touch.
Nothing ever felt as good or as easy as when we were young. Though I felt misunderstood, it was a pleasure running away with you. We were just children acting like a doll, crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids, crazy, naive. It amazes me that we didn't fall apart harder than we did. Now they keep us on speaking terms. We grow and we learn. I have no regrets, only forgets. Oh, a big thank you to life for giving us sand. Oh, when the timing's right, there's no wasteland. Oh, we were just children acting like a doll,